Before we dive into the fascinating world of Rick and Morty, a quick note for you, the viewer. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and give a thumbs up if you enjoy the ride. Um, now, have you ever wondered what it would be like to have a genius mad scientist as a grandparent? Well, buckle up because the animated series Rick and Morty offers a zany, irreverent take on just that. Uh, in the zany universe of Rick and Morty, a single episode from the show's first season became a turning point, forever altering its course. Close Rick Counters of the Rick kind wasn't just another wild adventure. It was the episode that planted the seeds for a more serialized narrative, moving away from the standalone escapades that initially defined the series. Our protagonist, Rick Sanchez, the eccentric and alcohol-loving scientist, along with his nervous grandson, Morty, had already taken us on a roller coaster of bizarre and hilarious exploits. But Close Rick, Counters of the Rick kind, introduced us to a multiverse of Ricks, each one as irreverent and unpredictable as the next. This marked the shift from isolated shenanigans to a more interconnected storyline, giving birth to the show's main narrative arc. As the series progressed, it evolved from its humble beginnings into something much more complex, and it was the lighthearted, self-contained episodes of season one laid the groundwork for the intricate plot lines that began to unfold. The show's creators, Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon, expertly wove in darker themes, more intricate character dynamics, and a multiverse that seemed to expand endlessly to a season two and onwards saw Rick and Morty delve deeper into the multiverse, exploring the implications of Rick's actions and the consequences they had on his family and various parallel realities they encountered. The series began to demand more from its audience, rewarding those who paid close attention to the unfolding storylines with clever callbacks and satisfying payoffs. However, with the show's increasing complexity, especially apparent in season 7, some fans yearned for the simpler times of season 1. The episodic nature of those early adventures provided an easy entry point for new viewers, something that the later seasons, with their layered plots and overarching narratives, couldn't quite match what it means. It's a delicate balance, maintaining the integrity of a complex story while remaining accessible to those just tuning in. And Rick and Morty continues to evolve. It would do well to remember its roots, offering up a mix of standalone episodes alongside its more ambitious story arcs. Even with its challenges, Rick and Morty remains a titan of modern animation, fearlessly pushing boundaries and challenging its audience. As we look forward to what the future holds, especially with the developments teased at the end of season 7, it's clear that the series will continue to surprise and entertain and maybe even perplex us. Now, before we wrap up, here's a little lighthearted jab at the show's complexity. If you ever feel lost in the Rick and Morty multiverse, just remember, even Rick needs a chalkboard to keep track of all the madness. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your portal guns handy and your microverse batteries charged.